here. It's a real pleasure for us and for me particularly, even though I'm like stressed a bit.
No, you're doing great. So
Thank
super
you.
glad to have you and the team here. So what for we have a lot of Hell Loose viewers here too,
Yeah.
and Squad 44, of course. I'm sure most of those folks understand what this is. But for folks that are just joining, that have no idea what it is we're here for today, what is it that you guys are working on?
All right, what it is we're working on. All right, so you guys might know already Hell Let Loose as one of your favorite games so far. I'm sure it is. But we got another game called Squad 44. Most of you already know it as Postscriptum, even though Postscriptum, well, got bought by Offworld, back then Offworld Industries. But anyway, we are just modders on Squad 44s, and like 4 years ago, maybe, we got like a bunch of dudes gathering up and like wondering that they would like to have the eastern front of Squad 44. But for obvious reason, couldn't be a thing right now until you had Periscope Games, who just like dropped the SDK, the software development kit for the modders, in order to give the chance to the modding community of Squad 44 to do whatever they want and whatever they wanted. So we've worked for like a few years. We've got a bit of a break whenever Postscriptum went, in that kind of bad state. But then a few months ago, whenever Offworld Industries just took over Postscriptum, we were like, okay, so maybe that's the time for us to bring back Chapter Red Bloody Fall in all its might and power and hype and stuff, and try to do, well, what we wanted to do at the first place. So we are now like maybe 1 month we're like ready to release in about 1 month. The mod will come out officially, will be revealed and released officially in like 1 month on June 22nd, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the 83rd anniversary of the launch of Operation Barbarossa back in 1941. So we are just a modding team bringing the Eastern Front of Squad 44. Yeah, we could say it like that.
Awesome. So yeah, full conversion mod here for Squad 44 for the
Absolutely.
Soviets. And I've played around a little bit in it. It's super cool. So I'm really excited to go ahead and help the team showcase this today. For the audience watching, we are streaming live on Twitch and YouTube. So I just want to go ahead and give you a quick preface. I like these to kind of be a conversation, so we might not go ahead and like answer all your questions, but please feel free to put questions in the chat. If they're relevant, I'll bring them up. If they're not relevant, we have a list that we're compiling, and we'll be free to go ahead and ask all of your questions right at the end. So it'll be super cool to have you guys ask your questions. Obviously, Fresh Baked Goods and I don't play Hell or Squad 44 as much as say Vade or the rest of the community, but we still think it's really important to ensure that we're asking questions that the community wants. So please feel free to ask. If your question doesn't get asked right away, we will definitely get to those. So thank you guys so much, and thank you for all the new folks joining us today in the team. So we figure, it's really cool to kind of talk about it, but it'll be even cooler if we go ahead and showcase it. So
Yeah.
what we have here is we have the actual game itself. So let's go ahead and jump into the server and take a look. And I'll pass it over to Mr. Vade to get us started here, looking at the uniforms.
Well, no pressure.
No pressure at all.
All right, let me switch to the game then.
Yep.
So how should we do this? Do you want to spawn in and we can discuss them maybe?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think we can just spawn each one of the components here and look at each one of the uniforms.
Okay, so right now I'm in the main German main base. Maybe someone can spawn in and we can have a look at them.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
but you're in the German main base, so I think
yes,
we should showcase the Soviet first.
I can fly over. Yes, probably.
Oh, you can fly over. That's why. Okay,
Actually, let me just respawn. It's probably much faster.
I think so. You have the admin no delay, so you might be able to
Yes.
spawn instantly.
That helps a lot.
I will say, like, the guns are mint in this. So we have a ton of different stuff. So we'll showcase each part of the new faction. We have guns, different weapons, explosives, vehicles, uniforms. So I want to go ahead and yo, Cats, what's up, man? Yeah, that's true. Kat said, as a warning, the last time Raz did one of these, the game nearly died about a week later, which is true. We did that last.
Cursed.
I remember actually, yeah.
That was like the last dev briefing we had, and like the next week, the game like got sold off. So let's keep our fingers crossed for the future. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to spawn, but I cannot spawn on the main base for some reason, which
Yeah,
is
good
weird.
scrub.
I couldn't say really why. Well, you should.
I have no
maybe you
idea.
to click on the respawn node first, or maybe because
Well, it,
just pick whatever kit, whatever squad.
I
and-
do have a kit, but it says it's warning me it will result in a ticket being lost and doesn't let me spawn.
Have
Yeah,
you been
recommend.
in the admin cam lately?
I have not, no.
No. All right.
Yeah,
let's
I
try
think you have
spawn.
to say yes to the
Make
ticket
sure to
lead
select
thing.
to select your kit first. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Frank, we're definitely gonna look at the commander
There we
stuff
go.
as well.
There
Okay.
we go. Yeah.
Spamming the mouse always helps. Great. Okay, sorry about that.
All right.
so now-
What do I have? And as Flashback Good just got
Just walked over
flames.
to die.
Yeah, in the Molotov cocktail. Anyway, what do I have right now? I'm wearing the common rifleman uniform. You know, all of the uniforms for that faction, the 256 rifle division, the Soviets, will have like similar uniforms. You will always have that long coat and stuff, but you will see a few differences about the kits that one player is having because of the stuff you will have, the equipment you will have on that long coat. For example, here I have like that big common bag that is quite common to any other kit actually, I think so, but you will have like mainly some equipments and the weapons, of course, changing on the uniforms. So on here there's nothing really to see besides well, the long coat, the equipment. What do I see on you? Yeah, you will have one little. I have no idea of Vade. Maybe you should help me on the French name of that stuff in
Yeah,
order
sure.
to translate it.
I'll try, yeah.
I'm sorry, chat, but I will just. Yeah. Il me semble que c'est un petit sac pour les jumelles là directement qui est autour du cou. Comment est-ce que tu le traduirais?
Yes. So we're looking at the binoculars right now.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You have
the
around
right
your neck?
binoculars, yeah. We have like a little collar, a little bag for the binoculars. You will have a little stuff for the shovel on your belt. You will have plenty of little details, the pouches, the pockets and stuff. Any Soviet infantryman had back then too. So this is the common pack.